Hey, I'm Daniel Chi. Today I'll be treating on a topic how to leave a relationship which is toxic, abusive, and unhappy kinds of relationship. What are you doing in a relationship where you don't feel happiness? Happiness is like one of the most important thing in every relationship. You need to be happy to enjoy it. But in a relationship where you find yourself always sad, moody, angry, it shows that you are already in one unhappy relationship. And you just have to tell yourself the truth by analyzing your relationship. Tell yourself the truth. You alone knows it. You can pretend to your friends, to your family that you're happy in that relationship, but you know it within your heart that you're not happy. The only thing there is just that you're scared of leaving the relationship because maybe you are scared of what he's gonna do to you, if he's gonna haunt you, beat you up, kill you, uh, put you in harm's way. Sometimes you're also scared that, okay, if I leave, who is gonna take care of me? Am I gonna find another person? What will people say? You start considering all these things. How will you get support? You know. So should that be the priority? Is that why you are still in that toxic kind of relationship, abusive, where you get insults from your partner who don't treat you nice? You ask yourself who supports each other more. You are the one supporting more, doing everything to please your partner, financially, emotionally. You care about your partner's interest more, but this partner of yours does not even consider you much like that. You sacrifice more. So in a relationship where you sacrifice more and get less, what do you call that? You're just the one who is trying to make everything work. The other person is not even helping matters. Okay, you are in a relationship where your partner insults you, beats you up, always taking money from you know when your partner is coming back home, you're always scared. You can't even express yourself freely. Let me tell you something. No one can make you inferior unless you give the person that allowance, that opportunity to do that. And people who are mostly in who always kind of stay permanently in toxic relationships or abusive ones or unhappy ones are those who have low self-esteem, the ones with a low self-esteem, because they're just there. They don't know what to do. They don't, low self-esteem of themselves. They don't even believe in themselves. So they allow their partner just do whatever and get away with it. Even when friends tell you, what are you still doing in that relationship? Can't you see this is not good for you? You still just want to pretend about it. But inside your mind, you are crying. Even in the home, you are not happy. You are sad always because this person beats you up, does not even support you with anything, you know. So you just have to tell yourself the truth. Analyze your relationship. Let me tell you something. It's better to have a failed relationship than to have a failed marriage, because if you continue in this kind of relationship and take it into marriage, then you will suffer all through the marriage unless you get a divorce. And then having a divorce, the stress that comes with it, the pain, the anger, the emotional trauma. So is that what you want, to be in a sad marriage? So it's better you cut off this toxic relationship out of your life. You see? So now, how do you do that? You just have to start by telling yourself the simple truth. You're not happy. Your partner, he or she doesn't even trust you. And when there is no trust in a relationship, I tell you, that relationship is just there. It's just already breaking up, because trust is most important. Well, maybe in the past, you and your partner, you guys were flowing happily, but maybe one or two things happened along the line, and then trust trust issues then came in. Maybe your partner found you cheating or lying too much. Then this trust issue comes in. Your partner doesn't believe you. So tell me, what's the use of that relationship when your partner doesn't trust you, or you yourself doesn't even trust your partner anymore? Think about it. Then what are you doing there? You still want to be in such relationship? You just have to wake up and cut off that relationship. I tell you, there is always someone out there who will always, or accept you as who you are, appreciate you. Don't be afraid of leaving. You might be thinking that, oh, when you leave, who will take you? Who's going to accept you? But you don't know that there's someone out there who is just waiting, watching you, who will even appreciate you more better. And some of the mistakes we do is when living in a toxic relationship, you just try to jump into any other relationship just to, you just to use it to forget about the toxic one. Now you're just jumping from the fry pan to the fire itself, because you did not take time to analyze, to figure out what you really want in a relationship. You need time. You don't have to just go in straight to another relationship. You need time to think, to know how to adjust things so you don't make the same kind of mistakes. And before going into relationship, then you have to tell yourself, who do you really want? Who do you really want? The kind of person, the characteristics of this person. And don't just accept the love the person is telling you, I love you. Don't just accept it immediately. You need time to go out with this person, to study the character of this person, you know. So please, now, how do you do it? When you discover that you are in a toxic relationship and it's kind of an abusive one, and you're not happy at all in that relationship, you're always sad. Even when you're with this person, your partner, you're not even happy. He doesn't even show you love in the house, full of abuses. Abusing you all the time, insulting you, beating you up, cursing you. This is not good. That is not a good partner for you. So you just quit by confining in people who makes you happy. Talk to them about it. They are the one that could comfort you more better. It must not be your family member. It could be your very good friend, your very close friend, the one who always tells you the truth. And when you cut off from this toxic relationship, please do not make the mistake of going back or having communication with that same person, because they will always try to tell you why you should stay back with them. They always try to tell you nice things. They will always tell you, come back, I will change, I will not do that again, I realize my mistake. But how many times have you changed your mind and see this person not abusing you anymore? You yourself can testify that many times you have attempted to cut away from that relationship, but he keeps on begging you to come back. And when you do, he repeats the same thing. So you see, the same thing goes on and on and on. For how long will you be in that pain? Are you enjoying it? You see your friends in happy relationship. Yeah, some will say there's no perfect relationship, but at least there's a better one, better than the abusive ones. Yeah, in relationships, people quarrel, even in the better ones, they quarrel, but they make up. But not in a relationship where the quarrel could linger, could last for 6 months, 8 months. The problem continues. That's to show that relationship is not a good one. It's kind of unhappy one. Okay? So please, when you cut off and this person, your partner, keeps begging you to come back, that he or she will change, don't listen, just move on, because he has never changed. Even the last time you could remember that you came back, she is still the same person. So please cut off all communications. Don't respond to his or her messages. Even if possible, you can just block, if possible, in all ways of communication with your partner. Block, okay? And then if you want to change your city, because staying around that environment, if you're living close to the person, it could always make you feel insecure. You just have to relocate if possible. If you have the means to do that, no problem, it's also cool. And then you need always those friends who make you happy, just to forget about the old pains, the old memories of that relationship. Please don't be in a hurry to go into another one, okay? Take time away from relationship so that your mind could, you could remove the stress of the former one, the toxic one, okay? No toxic relationship is good for anybody. We all want to have a happy relationships, okay? So please, if you're suffering in your relationship, don't be afraid. Just stand up on your feet and just quit. Just call it a quit. You can quit in so many ways. You can quit by sending message. Quit in a friendly way. Don't quit in kind of a way where you will cause fight between you and your partner. Okay, quit in a more matured way. You can write a message, send a text to the person. And I also suggest that when quitting, don't go to your partner's house to tell your partner, hey, I don't want this relationship anymore. Let me tell you, something bad could happen there. Your partner, whether he or she, could beat you up there, could start a fight with you, could want to do you harm, okay? So you can do it in a bar, in a park, in open places where there are people. Even if your partner persuades you to say, hey, okay, why don't you come over to my house? Let's talk about it. Don't do that. Do it in an open place, okay, where there are people, okay? So that's one of the best way to do that, okay? And also, if you are so much afraid, then you can talk to your family about it. They can help you talk to him, or even one of your good friend, someone who you believe more in, okay, can just walk up to this partner of yours and just say, hey, she said this or that, just let it be that way, okay? So please do it in a more matured way. Don't do it by insulting the person, because in this way you are provoking the mind of that partner of yours, which can lead to harm, So that is it. So if you are in one of these relationship which is toxic, abusive, unhappy ones, please just quit. You need to be happy, okay? You are meant to be happy as a person. You are trying to make the relationship work, but your partner is not even helping matters. So who is losing? You are the one losing, okay? Okay, you are the one losing. Your friends have asked you to leave. You still want to stay there. What are you waiting for? Let me tell you, you could be in an abusive relationship, toxic one. Most people have lost their life in relationship. Jealousy, when it comes to monitoring, this partner of yours want to know everything about you, where you are going, always coming to check on you. If you are making call, your partner is asking you, who are you talking with? Who are you chatting with? Where did you go? Who was that I saw you with? Come on. Always feeling insecure, So it's like your partner is choking you up, There's no space. You feel like you're in a box, No space. Always checking you all the time, So please, have the mind, summon the courage to quit that relationship. Be with a better person, a better partner who will treat you just the way you want it, okay? Who will always have interest in your matters, okay? Who will always want to be there for you. You can make it 50-50. You need someone who thinks like you too, who has similar belief in the kind of relationship you have always desired. That's why you need time to spend with people before going into a relationship, so you can understand them much better, okay? So that is it. Don't worry about how much you have spent, all the sacrifices you have made. It doesn't matter. When you're in a better one, you will just realize that you have wasted your time, and you will not even remember all that you have spent or wasted with that former toxic partner of yours or abusive one. Okay, with this good partner who you're going to be with in future, you will not even remember the former things anymore. You will just be happy all the way. Yeah, I see you smiling now. Come on, now you have the mind to do it. Why don't you do it? Start now. Start preparing. Alright, I'm Daniel Chi. Show me love. Come on, show me love. Like my video, okay? You can share, send to that friend of yours who is in a toxic one, abusive one, unhappy relationship. Share this video so you can also encourage them to leave now that it's not late, okay? Alright, so whatever you think, any question, you can write in the comment section, okay? And please, if you like, subscribe, press that bell there so you can get more notification when I do more topics on relationship. Alright, I'm Daniel Chi signing out. See you. Wish you luck. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.